Well, hello everyone. My name's Lewis. Welcome to our daily encouragement channel. We're doing this a little bit differently because we're on the road. We're actually right now just in North Carolina and traveling with the kids, and it made me wonder what to give encouragement on today. Well, I know that last night we had a group from Southland Christian Ministries, which if you don't know about them, you should definitely look them up. And the preacher talked about the idea of God's peace. Well, I don't want to regurgitate his message, so I have to find a different verse. So the verse I wanted to encourage you with today is Isaiah 26:3, which says, "Thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee." Now, the reason I chose that verse is as I'm driving on the road and being super tired, and the kids are kind of scrunched in, and it's a long trip for a short time. It's very easy to get discouraged, to get bothered, to get downhearted, to be grumpy. I mean, look, I got this little one right here, and you could tell she's grumpy and everything. Look, she's trying to give me bunny ears. But in the midst of everything, we have to trust and know that God's in control. But what does it tell us? It says, "Thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee." What are you focused on? What are you dealing with? What are you letting bother you? I mean, I'm sure Emmy can tell you. She was stuck in the back of the car.
Which I liked.
And I mean, she had all this stuff next to her. At one point she fell asleep, and I was turning, and we have a box of some cords and stuff, and that box fell down, and I was like, oh no. But she was asleep, so she missed it. But then I told my son in the middle, I said, "Can you confirm that she's alive, that didn't kill her back there?" He goes, "Oh, I guess." And he looks, he goes, "Oh, she's leaning over, so it didn't really hit her that much." Like, what does that mean, you didn't hit her that much? And I say all that to be humorous, but also to remember, what do we focus on? I got to trust that God's not going to forgive my wording, take out my daughter in the back with the box of cables for a computer. That's silly. That's crazy. And why am I getting all worked up for on something like that? See, you and I, we face different trials, different difficulties along the way. And how do we endure when hard times come? How do we survive when the difficulties come? What do we do when, people aren't getting along around us? What do we do when things aren't going like we thought they would go, or they're not going the way we want them to be going? Remember, the book of Isaiah, there was a lot of heartache going on for the children of Israel. And what was the encouragement given? Be at peace, resting in him. Thou will keep him in perfect peace, whose mind is stayed on thee, because he trusteth in thee. When you see that word stayed, it's the idea of resting. It's the idea of just being comforted. When you think about staying, today, later on today, we'll be going, and I've got an Airbnb that we're staying in. And what are we going to do? We're going to stay in a place there. We're going to rest our feet. We're going to be protected from the outside elements. We're going to have a roof over our heads. We're going to have beds that we're going to sleep in, chairs that we can sit in, doors that we can lock, windows that we can close. And we're going to stay at that place. That's what the Bible says, whose mind is stayed, it's rested, it's placed in God. And then why? It's because he trusted in thee. Anyway, it's just kind of short because I can't do this live, and I'm not on my computer, I'm on my phone, and I got all these crazy apps thanks to people like her. And so there's a lot of apps on my phone, and trying to delete them all is just not working. So we're going to keep this short. We'll do half the time that we normally do. And tonight, we'll get one ready for tomorrow. That'll be a little bit fuller. Anything you want to add, Emmy?
No.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video. Hopefully you'll be encouraged. Don't let discouragement get you down. Don't let somebody give you bunny ears while you're trying to record a video. And we will see you next time. God bless.
Bye.